Zone the sanctuary cities, President Trump made a priority. It's the right thing to do. Sanctuary cities are going to get exactly what they don't want. More agents in the communities and more worksite enforcement. And why is that? Because they won't let one agent arrest one bad guy into jail. They're going to release a public safety threat back in the community. Now I got to send a whole team to go find that person.
After a tour of the Federal Reserve building amid its costly renovation and the Trump administration's criticism of Fed Chair Jerome Powell for keeping interest rates steady, President Donald Trump claims the high-rate environment is driving home prices through the roof.
The one thing we have to do is get housing prices down and the interest rates down so people can buy the house. Because they're all making money, but they can't get the interest rate down. We have to.
United Airlines has resumed operations after a brief nationwide mainline ground stop.
United Airlines briefly grounded all of its mainline flights nationwide Thursday night after a fire alarm went off at its Chicago Operations Center. The alarm forced employees to evacuate and switch to a backup facility, triggering the temporary ground stop. United says no flights were diverted, and its regional carrier, United Express, was not affected. Operations have since returned to normal. United Airlines, which operates the largest fleet of any U.S. airline with more than 1,000 aircraft, confirmed the stop was brief and safety was never at risk. Ted Lindner, Fox News.
A pro-family organization says a proposed Massachusetts bill would help protect parental rights that deal with their children's education. Bronson Woodruff has more.
The Pacific Justice Institute, or PJI, has announced its support for House Bill 551. Brad Dacus is president of the PJI. He described the bill as very common sense.
This is about protecting parents' rights in education, making sure that public schools respect parents, engage in transparency, respect efforts by parents who want to opt their children out of something, promotes accountability in public education.
Dacus said there's no reason why a public school that wants to have the trust of parents should in any way deny this kind of legislation.
They should be in favor of it. We at Pacific Justice Institute, through our Center for Public Policy, have weighed in heavily for this. We have an office in Massachusetts weighing in on this, and we're hopeful that this legislation will become law, especially in view of the recent Supreme Court decision, the Mahmoud versus Taylor case.
In that case, the Supreme Court respected parents' rights over their children's education and their rights to opt out and receive notice on matters of their concern. Dacus said there's no guarantee House Bill 551 will pass. He concluded by saying in part that the majority of parents in Massachusetts and across the U.S. believe transparency is important in school districts, that districts should respect parents who object to radical sexuality and gender indoctrination of their children. He invites parents to find customized opt-out forms, unique ones for each individual state. He said you can download free copies of them at pji.org. I'm Bronson Woodruff.
American Family News is available online at afn.net. And download the AFN mobile app for your Apple or Android device. I'm Rusty Pugh.
AFA Action takes attacks on the family seriously. The enemies of the family constantly employ new tactics to try to sneak past our radar. They know if we stand together, their evil plans will fail. Your gift to AFA Action allows us to stay vigilant against their onslaught. And if you give this month, you'll receive access to the Cultural Institute video When Your Faith is Illegal by Frank Harbor on AFA Stream as our thanks. You can make your gift today at afaaction.net.
This is Trivia Friday. The number to call with your question or your answer to a question is 888-589-8840.
I'm saying that Abe Lincoln could dunk James Madison.
Okay. That's what you're telling me.
Tell everybody in America, what's the name of that song?
It's a Hokey Pokey.
You're exactly right.
Hokey Pokey.
From Flatwoods, Kentucky. Garbanzo beans.
Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Trivia Friday on American Family Radio. Today's Friday, July the 25th, 2025. Hey, July 25th, 2025. I don't know if that'll ever happen again. Ed Battagliano, good morning, Brother Ed.
Well, good morning. It won't happen in our lifetime.
JJ Jasper.
Great to be here. Fella said he's wearing pink today. He's wearing pink to raise awareness for people who forget to separate their red laundry from their whites.
Tip of the hat to John.
Evans.
John Evans, who sent that.
Yes, good stuff right there.
That's funny. All All right, it's Trivia.
And we've all done that.
Yeah, absolutely. Trivia Friday it is on American Family
I'm wearing
Radio.
pink right now.
Are you really?
Yeah, you
we
can't
didn't
see
need
it.
We didn't need
you
to
know.
know that. We really didn't. But anyway. Ed, Tim, and JJ, tell us what's going on here this hour and a half. Ed?
Well, this is Learning University. We're educating our students. Absolutely. We are making our listeners, our students, smarter, betterer, and awesomer.
And more awesome.
One question at a time.
Yes,
so
it is.
we three professors are going to give 3 questions each to our students. These are trivia questions. We invite you to call in and ask and or answer. We like it if you can do both, ask and answer. Here's the number to call, 888-589-8840. This is not okay. So this is just our regular show. Next week we have first-time callers, but that's not today. I had to ask our producer, Brent Creeley, about that. So that means if you have not been on the air with us in the last 8 weeks, you can call in. If you have been on the air with us in the last 8 weeks, we just ask you to wait a week. And so 888-589-8840. You do need to be 11 years old or older to call in and converse with us. One of these 9 questions, JJ, something special about it. What's up with that?
One of these original 9 questions is the mystery question. Now, you don't know which one it is. That's why it's a mystery. But if you land on it and answer it correctly, you'll hear this sound.
Ding-a-ding-a-ding-ding-a-ding, the beloved cowbell. Beloved cowbell.
And you're going to win a really nice AFR cap. I've seen a lot of good-looking caps. This is one of the best ones I've ever seen. I mean that honestly. So if you don't win, go to the store and get this. We also have T-shirts and all kinds of books and DVDs,
soap,
everything.
We have soap.
Soap on a rope.
We have
throwback.
AFR soap.
Yeah, soap on a rope.
Yeah.
And Aquavelva.
Yes.
Another throwback.
We do.
So no AFR caps, good-looking cap.
We have Edge.
Somebody's going to win one, but you can purchase that. It's a good-looking cap, and it helps the ministry of AFR.
We also have Aquavelva, along with that Aquavelva.
Boy, that was some good smelling stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah, I hope it was. I got it every Christmas.
Aquavelva.
By the way, to find those fine products, you go to resources.afa.net, resources.afa.net.
Wasn't Edge a shaving cream? Wasn't it? Is that still around?
What now?
Edge.
Oh, yeah. I think I still get it.
Boys,
maybe it's Barbasol.
Let's don't stop now because last night before I went to bed, I was listening to my 8-track player and drinking Fresca. And then this morning when I got up after brushing my teeth, I just put a little high karate on.
High karate. I was about to say.
You were ready to take on the day, weren't you, JJ?
I'm ready to go. Yes, sir.
High karate.
Who needs a fidget spinner when you got clackers? Now, those of you that are 50 and younger, you have no idea what we're talking about, but those are some throwbacks to the good old days.
All right, Trivia Friday it is on American Family Radio, also known as Learning University. Yes, sir.
I think you sent out a little text to some of our Trivia Friday folks. Did you mention that we're going to try to get a new T-shirt up?
Yes, sir.
I think
we haven't had a new T-shirt here for this fine institution for learning in probably 3 years or so.
Yeah.
So we're working on that design. We're going to contract with an Italian.
Here we go.
Leonardo something.
We've been in touch with him. Said he'll make us.
Hey, would it be too forward of me to ask if just my picture could be on it? Because I'm just thinking the best looking out of the 3 of us. It just stands to reason. I mean, would you at least pray about it? Would you pray about it or fast about it?
That kind of goes against the biblical concept of humility.
Well, there you go. I already ruined the chance there.
It does, and I was just going to say.
Or maybe he's being honest.
It
brutally.
It sounded like he was bragging, but the bar is so low on this show as to best looking.
Yeah, we don't. We also had the
Well, if you're going to say that, what about all 3 of us in the back of our heads? And then nobody would really know who was who, and they'd know, what in the world is this all about?
Well, that's a better looking shot. That's my better side.
Right.
Folks, we got faces for radio.
Ed.
Faces for radio. All right, here are my 3 questions. In Olympic fencing,
Here we go.
3 types of swords are used. You name 2 of them. That is your question. In Olympic fencing, 3 types of swords are used.
Long and short don't count, right?
No, that doesn't count. Yeah. Name 2 of those. Second question. The Sea of Atlas. The Sea of Atlas was the ancient Greeks' name for what body of water? The Sea of Atlas was the ancient Greeks' name for what body of water? You just need to think about where the Greeks were.
I know where the Sea of Love is.
The Sea of Love. And third question. The Carolina Reaper was the nickname of an American hero in the Revolutionary War. Is that true or false?
Also,
What's that?
he also took on Hulk Hogan.
Carolina Reaper.
Yeah, he did.
The
Took him down.
The Carolina
King,
Reaper.
And, Jerry Lawler,
R.I.P.,
the
R.I.P..
King. That's it. Hey, yesterday
Well, let
morning.
me just finish this real
Oh,
quickly.
sorry.
And then that's the Carolina Reaper was the nickname of an American hero in the Revolutionary War. Was that true? Is that true or false?
Hulk Hogan passed away yesterday, 71 years old. The older we get, that doesn't sound very old. And he was an icon, a legend. You didn't have to love wrestling to know who he was. He was really a household name and even recognized globally. The bandana, the handlebar mustache, and all that flair, and such a big, larger-than-life personality.
Yeah, he also got baptized like 18 months ago.
18 months ago, saw some clips yesterday, one from the 700 Club, another from a podcast where he was very clear about dedicating his life to Christ.
Yes.
And he wasn't saying the man upstairs or
no.
I'm religion. He was saying, Jesus Christ, my Savior, my Lord. I made a decision when I was 14, fame, everything. I went down the wrong road for most of my life. But now I've realized he's who counts, is the one that counts, having a personal relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ.
Amen. All right, here are my 3 questions. Number 1, there are 2 native eagles.
Oh, I didn't do mine. You just did yours.
Yeah, I did mine.
Yeah, let me.
Oh, I'm sorry, JJ.
Yeah, no, not a problem. First question, Bible question. What kind of wood was Noah's Ark made of? What kind of wood was Noah's Ark made of? Second question, which is the largest continent? Which is the largest continent? 3, true or false? Yoda, for you Star Wars fans, Yoda was partly modeled after a photo of Albert Einstein. Is that true or false? Yoda was partly modeled after a photo of Albert Einstein. Ooh, interesting question. It is.
Are you quoting?
No, that's Scooby-Doo and Yoda hybrid.
I thought you
Sorry,
were
that's
doing a little
all I
Albert
got.
Einstein impersonation.
That's
and
right.
I'd never heard that before.
No, I would have to take a balloon and do my hair like Bernie, and then say something like
finger in a light socket.
Yeah,
one or the other.
and say something about E squared.
E equals MC squared.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's one of the That's a great
No,
group.
pi.
MC squared.
MC
Oh
squared.
yeah,
they
he
were
was something.
Can't touch this.
Did Bernie say that, or did Albert Einstein say that? All right, Tim.
Fellow went off to college, came home, told his dad, "Hey, what'd you learn this year, son?" "Well, Dad, I learned pi r square." Dad's wasted all that money.
Pi r square.
For you to learn pi r square. Pi ain't square, son. All right, here my.
This sounds kind of like a personal testimony here, Tim.
Oh, there was a lot of, anyway.
A lot of truth in that.
Yeah. All right, so here are my 3 questions. Number 1, there are 2 native eagle species in the United States. The bird I'm talking about, not the band, okay?
Or the team.
Or the team. Talking about the bird, the actual bird. There are 2 native eagle species in the United States. Name them.
Oh, good question.
There are other eagles that are, other parts of the world, but only 2 native to the U.S.
Well, and sometimes parents
Or
have
North
to
America.
teach their kids about the birds and the Bee Gees.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
that was
Staying
kind of-
alive.
that
That's
was
the
a-
most
that
important
was a
thing.
kind of
Staying
that-
alive.
Bad joke.
Some of those eagles, when they check into Hotel California, they're in for the duration.
They can never leave. They can never leave. All right. So here's my second question. Name three well-known U.S.-based. Name three well-known U.S.-based airlines that no longer exist.
Ooh, that's a
Don't
good
get
question.
me started.
Mm-hmm. Just name three.
Yeah.
I could come up with 4 or 5 myself. I did this off the top of my bald head.
That is a great question. I flew out of tiny Evansville, Indiana for years when I lived in Owensboro, Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
There was a line of a dozen different airlines. I could just start naming them all, and you go, I forgot all about them. A dozen to choose from. And I think Big Brother got involved and said it's easy for us to manage just about 3. So let's start putting crazy regulations to shut all these outliers. Let's shut them down.
These I thought of are well known. They were national.
yeah.
They were national. If not, a couple of them were international airlines. Okay, and finally, here's my third question. So do you get that question?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that's a really good
Here's
question.
my third question. Again, a baby boomer question. What show did Mary Tyler Moore appear on before she got her own show? What show did
that's good.
Mary Tyler Moore, again, this is a baby boomer question, what did she appear on before she got her own show? Right. There you go. All right, to the phones.
Okay. We go to Tennessee, and Holly is on the line. Holly, welcome to Trivia Friday.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Holly. How are you today?
I am doing well today.
Holly, has it been as hot in Tennessee as it has across the nation?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
Well,
hot
and humid.
Yes. Uh-huh.
You want to ask, answer, or do both, dear?
Do both.
Which one do you feel confident about?
Well, I think Noah's Ark.
Here's the question. What kind of wood was Noah's Ark made of?
Gopher wood.
Nicely done. Way to start us out.
Right out of the chute.
Yeah, all these little sad story, but all these little gophers, these little petrified gophers, and they made little planks, and Noah was able to take
Well,
these.
at least they gave their lives for something important.
You're never without a comeback.
Petrified gophers.
Hey, nicely done, Holly. Thank you for knowing the word, reading your Bible. What's your question for us?
In the Bible, in the Old Testament, there was a famous man named Joseph. And in the New Testament, there's another man named Joseph. Name 3 things that these men have in common.
Okay, Joseph of the Old Testament.
And Joseph in the New Testament, so I'm guessing it's the
dad of Jesus?
Yeah, I guess probably a husband of Mary.
Right.
I guess that's the Joseph.
They're in the same lineage, but then you had Joseph betrayed by his brothers, falsely accused, rose to power. I don't see a whole lot of connection with Joseph and Mary.
Is there another?
Well, it's Joseph of Arimathea, but I don't know enough
much about him.
I don't know.
And he's not really. Yeah.
not
Hey,
prominent.
we're stumped, Holly. What's the comparison?
Okay, both Joseph's father's name was Jacob. If you go through the lineage of Joseph in the New Testament, you'll find that he was the son of Jacob. Also, let me get my head together here. They both, dreams was important in both of their lives.
Oh, that's good.
That is good.
And they both went to Egypt.
I feel
wow.
I feel
There
down
are
now.
other things.
That's
Hey,
Well,
that's
that's a great
really
question.
good. Hey, that's
Those aren't
some
obscure.
excellent
That's-
Bible trivia.
Yeah.
Yeah, Holly.
Holly,
Did you
that is
think-
excellent. Those aren't, sometimes these kind of questions get real obscure, but those are all 3.
What book did you get that from, Holly?
Me.
Good girl.
Wow,
Wow.
that's excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent trivia
You
question.
just came up with that on your own, huh?
Yeah.
Holly, use
Well,
that in Sunday school or the next time you guys get together and have some kind of church party and give a prize for people that can get that. And as good as you are about coming up with that, you can come up with some more Bible trivia that people haven't heard. God bless you. Thank you so much for listening to AFR. Don't overdo it this weekend with all the heat.
That was excellent. Excellent question, trivia question.
Great way to start us out.
All right, we go to Arizona. Talk about hot. And Colton is on the line. Colton, welcome to Trivia Friday.
Hi, thank you.
Thank you, Colton. Where are you calling from in Arizona?
Casa Grande.
Okay, Casa Grande.
Big house.
Well, I get that at the Mexican restaurant, too.
Right. Hey, Colton, you need to
don't
turn
know.
the radio down or move away from the radio because we can hear ourselves. A little bit of a delay. It's going to cause some feedback.
Kinda
You'll just
unusual.
move away from the radio.
Kind of unusual Mexican food. It's made of beans and rice.
And tortillas.
And ground beef and cheese.
And tortillas.
And tortillas.
Yeah.
Tortillas. Yeah, it's an unusual Mexican dish.
Yeah.
Colton, so you're 13 years old from Arizona, and you're ready to stump the panel here. Go ahead with your question.
Can I?
Are we supposed to let him answer?
Yeah, you want to answer one?
Yeah, you want to. Yeah, you don't have to ask us. If you want to answer one of ours, go ahead and do that.
Can I answer the true or false?
You talking about the Carolina Reaper one?
Or about Yoda?
Or the one about Yoda?
Yoda.
Okay. Here's the question. Yoda was partly modeled after a photo of Albert Einstein. Is that true or false?
True.
It is 100% true.
Yes.
100%
Yeah,
true.
I've heard that.
That's pretty bizarre.
Now,
that was the first I heard of it.
Tell me what you're doing, Scooby-Doo?
No.
Yoda.
Oh.
Yoda, Scooby-Doo.
I was going to say, what does
help me out.
Scooby-Doo
What's a good Yoda?
He mixed. I can't do Yoda anymore. I used to because you have to be a little bit higher to do the Yoda.
I used to do that, but I got typecast.
It's Yoda. I can't. My voice just won't go that high.
Colton got it right.
Yeah,
he got it right.
Way to go,
well,
Colton!
Yes,
done, sir.
yes.
Now, are you a Star Wars fan? You just knew that from some background or trivia about Star Wars, or did you just guess?
Guessed.
Yeah.
Just guess.
Looking at his picture on some of our currency, that makes sense when you think about it.
Currency. You get one of those Yoda $5 bills.
That's exactly right.
You better not take that to the bank.
What's your question for us, Colton?
I don't have one.
All right, buddy.
Okay.
Thank you for listening in Arizona, and I know you guys are getting a lot of
we had a trivia
heat
question
out there.
I had a trivia question last week that got answered, but what's the hottest place in America, on average in the summer, in major city? It was Phoenix.
Phoenix, yeah. Ed lived there. He can tell you.
It was so hot. I've told this on the air before. We had a metal ignition, and you put I had to use a handkerchief to crank the car because you could not hold it long enough.
Too hot.
For it to
burn
turn over.
your
burn
fingers.
Right.
Well, also the interior of your car, the seats would. If you got shorts, on, if you got shorts on, even if you didn't, it'd fry you.
Yeah.
But if you had shorts on, it'd burn your skin.
And the little metal part of your
we get
seat
that
belt.
here, in a lot of places.
July and August.
Yeah, that's why you don't want black interior.
Right.
All right, so you're listening to Trivia Friday on American Family Radio, also known as
Learning University.
Learning University is on the air, and we go next where, Ed?
We go to Iowa.
Iowa.
And Robert is on the line. Robert, welcome to Trivia Friday.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Robert. Where are you calling from in Iowa?
Well, if I told you the actual place I'm at, you would know it. But Chilcoot, Iowa.
What is it?
Chilcoot. K-U-K.
Okay, you're right. We don't know.
Well, and it sounds like an Indian name, which there's a lot of Indian, Native American influence throughout there.
He was the chief of Chilcoot. If you look on a map, we're as far south as you can go in Iowa. We're right on the border of Illinois and Missouri.
Oh, wow. The Tri-City area.
I thought there's
that's up Davenport.
Oh, okay.
That's a quad. South of that.
Okay, so Tri-City in Davenport? I thought that was a quad city, but man.
Quad Cities, yeah, it is.
Yeah, I was right.
We're way south of that.
Yeah. So anyway, Robert, ask, answer, or both, my friend?
I want to do the one about the largest continent.
Here we go, JJ.
Here's the question.
Bring
Mine have been flying off the Atlas. Which is the largest continent?
Asia.
Hey, nicely done. Robert, you know what that cowbell means?
Means I get a hat.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You just won yourself a nice AFR ball cap. Hey, how many continents are there, Robert? I don't want to put you on the spot.
Oh, boy. There's Asia, Africa, Europe, South America, North America, Australia, and Antarctica. That'd be 7, wouldn't it?
Yes,
Wow.
sir. Yes, sir. Hey, your
7. Somebody
teachers would
paid
be
attention.
proud of you. Now, here's something. This is just a little sidebar. If we can approach the judge here at the desk. When I've asked, well, where is Israel? I try to figure out how many continents I've been to. They said, it's, what's in the Middle East? I said, well, that's not a continent. Then occasionally if somebody will say, well, it's Asia. I go, Asia? Israel doesn't seem anything like it should be a part of Asia. But technically it is. But does that seem right to you guys? It just seems like.
That's where it stops. That's where Asia stops. That's
Right.
actually where the 3 continents merge.
Yes.
Europe, Africa, and
Well,
Asia.
I think.
But it doesn't
I think
seem
Turkey
like.
is Asia Minor, though. It's not Europe.
Oh, okay.
But if you think about Asian people, I don't ever think about, Israel and the Jewish people.
I think
know.
Russia is part of Asia as well.
No.
It's not.
Well, I'm sorry, Ed.
Well, anyway.
Hey, Russia.
Well, it's a big old chunk over there, but it's like I say,
big
it
old
just seems
chunk
like
over there, says the boy from Kentucky.
it sounds like
It's a big old chunk over there.
no, that sounds like it sounds like hey here.
No, Israel is Asia. Is
Yes.
in Asia. It's a
Yeah.
continent,
It just seems weird.
You're
hey,
right.
little backstory, Robert, and stay on the line so we can get your address to send you a cap. Asia, largest of the 7 continents, it's home to only 9% of the world's cities, but 60% of the world's population.
Because it
60% of the
India
world's
and
population.
China.
Yeah.
All right, so I just need to finish up this Russia thing. Okay,
Russia.
So Ed, you and I both are right, because it says that Russia is a country spanning Eastern Europe.
Oh, okay.
And North Asia.
Oh, wow.
Because of Siberia and all that.
All the way goes all the way to Korea, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, and isn't Russia on the northern border of
Japan,
Mongolia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked at a house there one time, but they're crazy expensive. For a vacation home.
Oh yeah.
I was going to use it and maybe
Mongolia.
as an investment.
That's right.
Rent it out, during football season.
You can only get there by yak.
Airbnb, and then you got to make your mortgage payments with yak's milk. That's going to
And the volatile the market is right now.
That's right.
You start buying homes in Mongolia, and I don't know.
Where's it stop, really?
It stops right there where
were we?
Robert's
wondering whatever happened to the show.
Hey, Robert, what's your question for us?
Well, I got who was the first person, according to the Bible, to be saved in Europe?
Oh, okay.
What was the question?
Who was the first person recorded to be saved in Europe? So that's going to be, I think, in Philip. Is it in Philippi?
Philippi, is that going to be the jailer and his family?
It may be.
Hey, what's the answer, Robert?
Lydia,
the seller of purple down by the river.
Yep.
She lived in a van.
Hey. Hey,
We
Robert.
had a special spiritual moment there.
Yes, we did.
You stole from us.
Well, I'm telling you, when you have these fancy new editions of the Bible and get devos out of there, Robert, stay on the line.
Stay on the line,
so we
yes,
can get
sir.
your address. God bless you. Thank you for listening to AFR.
The van down by the river.
I'm sorry. That came out. My wife's always saying, "Can you please think before you speak?"
Wait, your wife says that too?
I think that's pretty universal from wives. We'll be back momentarily. Stay with us.
It's my turn.
Here is your host for My Turn, Don Wildmon.
So he came to a city of Samaria called Sychar, near the field that Jacob gave to his son Joseph. Jacob's well was there, and so Jesus, wearied as he was with his journey, sat down beside the well. It was about the 6th hour. Palestine in the time of Jesus was divided into 3 sections. In the south was Judea, the region where Christ was born. In the north was Galilee, the region where Christ grew up. In between Judea and Galilee was Samaria. The Scriptures tell us of a journey Jesus took through Samaria. It also reminds us that Jews did not normally travel through Samaria. In fact, the Jews considered the Samaritans such a low-class people that no self-respecting Jew had any dealing whatsoever with a Samaritan. We know that Jesus and his disciples stopped at Jacob's well in Samaria to rest and eat. The disciples left Jesus at the well and went into Sychar to get some food. It was about noon, and Jesus was resting at the well, waiting for the return of his disciples. As he waited, a Samaritan woman came to the well to draw water. To the casual reader, there's nothing unusual about this. But to one who is familiar with the customs of the day, the oddity is immediately recognized. No woman ever drew water in the middle of the day. Only work absolutely necessary was performed while the heat was so intense. Women drew their water at the close of the day, when temperatures were much cooler. It was a social event for the village women, and as they drew water, they could catch up on the latest gossip. Evidently, the respectable women had so ignored, excluded, and embarrassed this woman that she came to draw water at a time when she would be sure no one else would be present. Then Jesus did a very unusual thing. He spoke to the Samaritan woman. He asked her for a drink, and the request opened up a conversation which was to change her life. She replied to his request by reminding him of the racial prejudice between the Jews and Samaritans. But then Christ lifted her vision to a higher plane by offering her living water. When she again injected the race issue into the conversation by mentioning the Samaritan temple on Mount Gerizim, located to the south and visible from Jacob's well, Christ reminded her that the place where one worshiped was unimportant. The important part of worship was the how, in spirit and truth. It is of supreme importance that Christ first revealed his identity to this woman of the world, married 5 times and living with a 6th man. To the Jew, this woman was as low a human as one could be. It is significant that John included this story in his gospel. None of the other gospels contain it. Here is Christ, revealing for the first time his messiahship to a sinful Samaritan woman. In effect, John is saying that God's love reaches to the very lowest and least of all people. The love of God knows absolutely no limits. You can still drink from Jacob's well today. Each time I stop there, I pause to drink from the very deep stream. For centuries and centuries, the well has been giving life. But each time I drink, I'm reminded of the living water which Christ gave to that Samaritan woman. And, like he said, this living water is available to us no matter who we are or where we worship. Indeed, God's love knows no limits.
This has been My Turn with Don Wildmon, a production of the American Family Association.
For he has rescued us from the dominion of darkness and brought us into the kingdom of the Son he loves. Colossians 1:13.
American Family Radio.
Someone else do some giving. Love is all around, no need to waste it. You can have it down, why not?
All right, that's Mary Tyler Moore Show right there. The theme, Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Those theme songs were snappy,
Weren't they?
Kind of
Yeah.
snappy, and in that scene when the kind of the introduction to the program, she throws her hat in the air, and now I'm thinking in Minneapolis, St. Paul, the women are required to wear hijabs.
Oh, wow.
Because it's
well
covered
played.
up by radical Muslims.
Boom.
I want to go back to you saying snappy, Grandpa.
Yes.
Because, gee, Wally.
Yeah.
We don't use the word snappy.
That was groovy, Ed. Groovy.
Well, hey, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
You know the word that's lasted down through the decades?
I know what you're going to say. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. It's still made it today.
Do you guys remember Boss?
Cool is still cool.
Do you remember Boss? I remember that is so Boss.
Yeah, you're being a boss.
No,
I think
it wasn't.
that's more.
It was from the 50s. It was kind of the beatnik generation.
Yeah.
And it was called Boss. And that is so Boss. And it was like Cool, but then Cool replaced it, and then you never heard from Boss again.
Boss never came back.
Never came back.
That's right.
All right, let's repeat our questions, and we'll go back to the phones. It's Trivia Friday. It is on American Family Radio, also known as Learning University. Learning University's on the air. Go, Ed.
All right. In Olympic fencing, 3 types of swords are used, or swords for some of you. Name 2 of them. 2 of the types of swords that are used in Olympic fencing. Second question, the Sea of Atlas was the ancient Greeks' name for what body of water? It's not as hard as you think it is, folks. And then third question, the Carolina Reaper was the nickname of an American hero in the Revolutionary War. Is that true or false?
Here's the deal. First time me and the old lady went to the Olympics, we got some tickets and went to watch that fencing. I can't tell you how disappointed I was when they didn't see how quick they could put up a chain link fence. I was thinking wooden privacy fence. They was going to be racing against the clock.
Right. You got to
very, very disappointing.
You got to read the back of the ticket.
Yes.
It's a very, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you'll be fooled, right?
Have you ever been to any? You guys ever been to the Olympics?
No,
I mean, to watch.
Not for me.
It was
Tim
in it-
probably has.
I haven't. I know it was in Atlanta in 1996, and I don't know what happened, but I thought about going to some of the. but
Los Angeles in
84.
84. Now, quickly tell, you had an uncle who was in the Olympics.
Not my uncle, but my wife's uncle.
Yes.
Her great uncle. He was in the Olympics in Berlin in 1936 with Jesse Owens.
Oh, wow.
Hitler and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Hitler wasn't in the Olympics.
He won a gold medal.
He was at them.
Yes, that duly noted.
It just sounded funny. He was in the Olympics with Jesse Owens.
Right.
Hitler.
Hitler, yeah, he came in second.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, here's what I've got. First question, who led his troops to disaster at the Little Bighorn in 1876? I've got to put up all new questions. Second question, what poison is found in apple seeds? This was kind of new to me. Did you guys know there's poison in apple seeds? What poison is found in apple seeds?
I tried to feed him to my wife's dog, but
don't say it.
Wow,
do not say that.
Well,
third
take
question.
that one back.
Eve Tagliano for those hate emails. Third question, in folklore, what mysterious ghost ship can never go home and was doomed to sail the oceans forever? In folklore, what mysterious ghost ship can never go home and was doomed to sail the oceans forever?
That's that's a lot of buffets right there, like a forever.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
what's
You got a ocean liner out there.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
I've never been on
like
a
cruise ship.
Yeah.
And I think on this boat, the backstory, the guy that goes, the captain or whatever, he shows up and he doesn't have a head and he's on a horse and gets on the ship. And then there's a lot of
pumpkin or
that's
something.
it. A lot of layers to
Jack-o'-lantern.
that, but maybe you've heard about it. You know the answer.
And the shark comes up from the bottom.
I get all my Aesop's fables mixed up.
I think you're describing a dream after some bad Chinese food. All right, here are my questions. Number one, in the U.S., there are 2 native eagle species. What are they in the United States? There are other eagle species around the world, but there are 2 native to the U.S. Then my second question is, name 3 U.S.-based airlines that no longer exist. 3 U.S.-based airlines that no longer exist. I could name 4. I named 4 right off the top of my head. And number 3, my final question. What show did Mary Tyler Moore appear on before she got her own show? We just heard the theme from the Mary Tyler Moore show.
That should inspire people.
That's right.
So what show was she on prior to national? It was a national televised show prior to her own show, Mary Tyler Moore. Go ahead.
All right, let's go to Virginia, and John is on the line. John, welcome to Trivia Friday.
Well, thank you. Pleasure to be on with you, gentlemen. I really enjoyed watching the show. I got to tell you one thing. I live outside of Washington, D.C., and the strangest thing, when occasionally I got to drive into this city, I lose the connection to AFR. As soon as I cross over the Beltway, I have no clue what's going on, but I just can't get the signal inside the Beltway.
Even with the app, or are you talking about the radio station in Northern Virginia?
Radio.
Yeah, they're jamming the signals.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to. It is.
It doesn't cover all of D.C. Our radio station in Northern Virginia.
I'm trying to think where that tower is. It's our radio tower for that area. I know we have one in Culpeper, but that's not the same thing.
Here's the deal, John. A lot of things happen when you cross over into the Beltway, kind of like being in the Bermuda Triangle of politics. Common sense goes out your window. The Constitution becomes null and void, and a whole lot of other things. And then they jam up our signal there to keep anybody from hearing the truth.
No, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
All right, John, you want to ask, answer, or do both, brother?
I'd like to do both if I could.
You sure can.
And, usually Tim has the tougher questions, but I think I got one of his nailed.
Okay.
The 2 Eagles.
Okay, here's the question. Here's the question, and the answer is not Don Henley
or Pittsburgh
and Joe Walsh. Okay, here I think it's Philadelphia, the Eagles.
Right. I just.
I got it. Okay, the question is: there are 2 native eagle species in the United States. What are they?
Oh, the first one's easy because I kind of resemble the bald eagle.
The bald eagle, yes.
Bald. The second one's a little tougher, but I'm going to go with golden.
Yes, you got it.
Wow,
Golden
nicely done, John.
Okay, they're also related. You did get the question right, and that's great. Do you know there's I looked up American eagle. Do you know what that is?
It's a store.
Yeah.
Wow, that's well played.
Way to go.
That's well played.
But this is not a trick question.
Oh, okay.
You are right.
There's an American
Eagle?
Having raised 3 kids through the teenage years of American Eagle, I'm very familiar with them. There's but what is the American Eagle? John, do you know?
No, I'd go with the clothing store.
Okay.
But,
okay. Because the American Eagle is also a bald eagle.
Oh, really?
Oh,
interchangeable.
Yeah. Okay. So if someone refers to an American eagle, it's the same.
The bald
thing.
eagle.
Okay.
Yeah. But American eagle, we're all familiar. You know, we think about it because it's our national symbol.
Yeah.
Our bird.
Right.
The bald eagle.
Can I tell a quick graphic story that I hope doesn't traumatize any little ones like it did my children?
I don't think you can get any worse than me talking about feeding.
Don't say it.
Yeah.
Don't repeat it. So I came home yesterday, and they said that yesterday we've had this nest with some baby birds. They said yesterday a hawk came flapping. They heard the flaps before they even saw the hawk, came down to the nest and grabbed these baby birds and flew off. Then regular birds from our trees came and just started going after him and just squeaking and squawking like, how dare you? And everybody's just jaw dropped telling me how this happened because the tree is only like 10 feet away from the back porch area. And they're like, what in the world just happened? All this commotion. But they said he just started gobbling up those baby birds.
Like eating it?
Yes. And I had no idea that they were carnivores or cannibals. And I didn't understand any of that. But they said those massive wings of that hawk.
Yeah,
and,
the hawks are notorious.
Nature is horrifying.
Their lack of manners.
Yeah.
There you go. I like that. That balances it out. Horrifying, lack of
Lack of
manners.
manners.
Let's land somewhere in the middle.
Hawks are notorious for that.
Oh, yeah.
They just have no.
I was just thinking field mice, some of those things, but one of your own.
Right.
All right.
Well,
anyway,
I mean, they weren't hawk.
No, but I mean
chicks.
baby
But
birds.
still,
Yeah.
baby birds, just wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I told you guys that my wife we raised chickens. Well, she did over the years, and she had one that she named all her chickens.
Oh wow!
But when we would come home, she would, and the chicken's name was Arlene. This is the absolute truth. And we'd come home, and she would call Arlene's name, and Arlene had come running around the corner of the house.
Yeah.
And sometimes on Saturday mornings, when we had gone to Hardee's or something, she would feed Arlene the rest of her chicken biscuit, and I would just tell Diane, I'd just say,
No.
that is just wrong.
Yes,
that
that's
chicken
right.
doesn't know what.
Did she not see the irony?
I don't think she
That's
cares.
it's actually in the Bible.
Come here, little piggy. We got some bacon.
Yes.
We want to.
All right.
John's still
We're,
there.
John.
We've left John hanging. Sorry, John.
I'm still here. Still here.
What's your question for us, brother? Sorry to leave you there.
Well, no. I enjoy the conversation. 4 of our 50 states are considered commonwealths. What 4 are they? And a hint: your American Heritage Tour visits 2 of them, and extra credit. What's the difference between a commonwealth and a state?
All right, I got 3 right off the top of my head.
Kentucky.
All right, we're going to talk
Virginia.
amongst ourselves,
Yeah.
John.
Yeah, don't say
yes
anything.
or no. All right.
Kentucky, Virginia, and I've had this
Massachusetts, right?
as a question. I think Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Massachusetts.
That's 3. Kentucky, Massachusetts, and Virginia. That's 3 right there.
Right. Well, I had this as a question 6 months ago, and I had the backstory of what differentiates a Commonwealth and a
But do you know
state,
the
and I
fourth one?
forget.
Isn't it Connecticut? Isn't Connecticut
think it is
Commonwealth?
Connecticut.
We'll go Connecticut. Is that right?
Or
No,
Vermont.
Pennsylvania. You got 3 or
Pennsylvania.
4.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Connecticut, not Pennsylvania. I mean,
Well, JJ, give the
I
difference.
don't. That's what I was going to say. I don't.
Do you know,
remember.
John?
I
Know the
shared it on
difference?
the air and can't remember.
Well, you know, there really isn't. A state actually has more rights than a commonwealth. Puerto Rico is a commonwealth, but we're better off being a state than a commonwealth, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can Google it because I tried to read it, but it's just a little bit hard to follow. It seems like it was written in lawyerese.
Yeah.
But they don't. Everybody says we have 50 states.
Maybe do it.
Right.
We give a homework assignment before next week. Everybody.
There you go. Everyone's going to
read
turn
up.
in a report.
Yeah. Oh well,
and it can't be
here's-
AI generated.
Yes.
That's going to say you can't use Chat GBT.
Thank you, John.
Can't use chat PB and J.
Yes.
Yeah. Who's
Hey,
next?
John, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. All right, we go to Louisiana, and David is on the line. David, welcome to Trivia Friday.
Thank you. Good morning, professors. It's my honor to be with y'all this morning.
Thank you, David. Appreciate it. Thank you for those kind words. Ask, answer, or both?
I'd like to try both, I guess.
Okay. By the way, where do you live in Louisiana?
Well, I live in Breaux Bridge, but I'm actually calling from Lafayette.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good area.
Okay.
Great food.
Yep. All right. All right, David. What did he? Do you want to ask? Answer?
He wants to do both. I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Which one do you want to answer?
How about Ed's about that body of water?
All right, here's the question,
Yeah.
David. The Sea of Atlas was the ancient Greeks' name for what body of water? What say you, David?
I'm gonna take a guess in the Mediterranean.
No.
Yeah.
That is
No.
a good guess.
It is. It is a good. It is a good guess.
What about Lake Pontchartrain?
No, not Lake
Because
Pontchartrain.
he's near there.
Yeah.
Too far. Huh?
That is a good.
Is that a swing and a miss?
It is a swing and a miss.
Okay.
But maybe you fouled it off.
Right.
We-
Well, okay.
you know.
Lake Pontchartrain. No,
Yeah.
it's a no. But good guess, David. The Mediterranean.
You made it easier for the next person.
Yes, and that's what life's about. Really, is making paving,
Life, yeah.
paving the road for the next person.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? All right, David, fire away. What do you got for us?
Hey, which state has the tallest state capital?
Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
That's Louisiana. You're absolutely correct.
Yes,
Way to
sir.
go. That's
Wait,
that's the dean of this here.
I was down there. We were down there about a
school.
year ago, 11 months ago or so, and drove down there had an event in Baton Rouge, and then it's like a really tall. I say really tall.
Like State House or something?
Yeah, but it stands out because it's like all alone where it stands. But yes, the tallest.
I think it's tallest, and then one in Texas is second. I think we've had that question. Hey, complete detour. Thinking about Baton Rouge and everything. David and you guys, did I just hear where Jimmy Swaggart died recently?
Yes, he did.
91 or something like that. Wasn't that within the last couple of weeks? Maybe.
I think so.
Okay,
that's right.
Yeah,
is that right, David?
Yes, that's correct. Yes, in an area.
That's right there in your backyard.
That's correct. Yeah. Wow.
Well,
we really miss him. He's
So where's your home, David? And you live in Baton Rouge area, or where?
Lafayette. Just
Lafayette.
Down the road. Yeah.
In the area of crawfish, what is it? The other thing, boudin, a lot of those kinds of things.
Yeah.
Something. I'm drawing a
and
blank.
Justin Wilson.
That's right.
Huh? You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
I've heard of him, yeah.
All right, thanks,
Thank
buddy.
you, David.
Have a great weekend.
So when I was a kid, I had an album. I'm talking about an album. With
Like a record album?
Yeah. Vinyl with Justin Wilson. And it was him.
The cook guy?
Yeah, the cook guy. He was a cook guy slash comedian. Too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He was a comic.
That's nice when you can get some recipes and laugh all from the same
33
or 45. There's another throwback. Nobody knows what that means.
For those who don't know, that he was a Cajun cook. Okay, he talked in that thick Cajun accent.
Right.
But he told jokes.
Is he the guy who always says "bam"? That wasn't him, was it?
No, he would say, "I guarantold you."
I guarantold.
Justin Wilson would say, "I guarantold you." I can't say it like.
Was it on television? I think it was on television.
He was a TV, he was a TV cook, but this was a
etouffee. I think
is
that's
that
the
you
word I
still
was
thinking
looking
about
for.
that?
Yeah, I would have sat up in bed tonight, and when it came to me,
because you want to make sure your English is correct, right?
Kind of like et tu, Brutus. Oh man, that was brutal.
Said the Kentucky boy living in Mississippi. Well, I'm fixing to.
All right, you're listening to Trivia Friday on American Family Radio. Back to the phones, Ed.
All right, let's go to Texas. And Iris is on the line. Iris, welcome to Trivia Friday.
Well, good morning, you great professors. How are y'all doing?
Great professors.
Howdy,
Thank you, Iris.
Thank you for your honesty.
Yeah, that was refreshing.
Ask, answer, or do both, dear.
I would like to do both, and I really have to decide between the two, but I will answer the one about the airlines that are not in business anymore.
Good.
Okay. By the way, where do you live in Texas, Iris? Where are you calling from?
I live in Rockwall, Texas, just east of Dallas.
We
have a lot of people that love you out here.
Oh,
well, thank you very much. Hey, when I'm in that area, I stay at that Hilton right there on the lake. You know where I'm talking about?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's about maybe 5 miles from my home, and I love it. It's a beautiful area.
Well, if we have to go to the Dallas area, Allison, my wife, always says, "Hey, get us a hotel room." Right there on that Hilton, in that Hilton, it's right. It's shopping
is it
and
Lake
restaurant.
Conroe, or where is that?
I don't know what that lake's called. What's that lake called?
It's Rockwall Lake, isn't it?
No, Lake Ray Hubbard.
Oh, Ray Hubbard, yeah.
Ray Hubbard.
Yeah.
He started Scientology. Most people don't know that. Huh?
Hey,
Same
well,
guy.
ask your question.
Oh, okay.
About the airlines.
Yes, my question, Iris is about to answer. Name 3 well-known U.S.-based airlines that no longer exist, Iris.
Okay, TWA, Pan Am, and Eastern Airlines.
Way to go.
Nice.
Way to go. I tell you what, if you can name one more, I'll send you an AFR ball cap.
Wow.
Can you name one more?
Oh, I was going to... let me think for a minute.
Okay.
You said TWA,
there was
Pan
another
Am.
one.
Eastern.
American. No, American is still here, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, I got tickets.
Can't think of it.
I bought them.
Too bad. I would have given it away.
Okay,
well, yes, you got it right. Northwest.
You know what?
Northwest, yes. Way to go.
Oh, wait. She
Way to
said
go, Iris.
Northwest? Okay.
No, she didn't, but I'm giving it to her.
Good.
Oh, you're
Good.
helping her out.
Yeah, I'm helping her
Good.
out.
Okay. So we're going to send Iris a ball cap, an AFR ball cap, for getting the answer right. Iris said this. She's in answer to the question. She said TWA,
Right.
Pan Am, and Eastern Airlines. Yeah. We all remember those.
Yes.
Okay. And you said Northwest Airlines,
but I got that from JJ.
That's what I wrote. TWA, Braniff, Northwest, all those others. Braniff. Yeah.
Braniff. But they had all the different colors.
Evansville, Indiana, a small town, and I can remember seeing like 10 to choose from. I said, wow, this is great. Look at this selection. Things like Braniff, Northwest, Eastern, TWA, they used to be everywhere. But conspiracy theory, I admit
it's
that.
rare
but
you.
I think the Big Brother, I think the government said, let's put some of these smaller ones out of business, make it too hard for them to compete so we can manage just like 2 or 3.
What's the ultimate goal?
For that?
Yeah. World dominance?
I haven't really thought it that far through.
Because you do have Southwest and Frontier and Alaska, and you do have some smaller air. But Braniff,
not as many as what you used to see, because there used to just be like a strip mall.
All right. So anyway, way to go, Iris. What's your question for us?
Okay. I'm going to ask you, what does Psalm 139:16 say?
What does Psalm 139?
Well, that's
right. Verse 16.
All right,
verse
that's
16.
right in the area about your fearfully and wonderfully made, isn't it?
That's right. You gentlemen are right.
Well, that's Ed, the pastor.
See my substance, yet being unperfect and in tiny book, all my members were written, which is a continuation, were fashioned.
Amen. Saw me in my mother's womb before a day was written. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made by God.
Amen.
Hey, Iris, I'm going to put you on hold, so stay on the line. Cindy Roberts will come and get your information, and we'll send you a ball cap. And so try to stay cool, and you're already cool, but temperature-wise, and have a great weekend, and thank you for listening.
All right, we'll be back momentarily with more of Trivia Friday. We'll reset our questions that have heretofore gone unanswered.
The views and opinions expressed in this broadcast may not necessarily reflect those of the American Family Association or American Family Radio.
Faith, family, freedom. American Family Radio.
All God asks of you is faithfulness. Headlines in USA Today. Did you see it this morning? All the odds are against us. Faithfulness is the word.
There's a place for you on the battle line. Engage in the fight for America's families. Visit AFA.net and then take your position. A message from the American Family Association.
This is American Family Radio, a listener-supported ministry of the American Family Association.
American Family News, I'm Rusty Pugh. President Trump has made his endorsement for the next Republican National Committee chair.
With current chair Michael Whatley prepping a North Carolina Senate run, President Trump on Truth Social says he wants Joe Gruters to head the RNC. Gruters is the current RNC treasurer and a Florida state senator. The Post saying, quote, "Should Michael Whatley run for the Senate, please let this notification represent my complete and total endorsement." Whatley would be a heavy favorite to secure the GOP nomination with President Trump's endorsement, and he's likely to face former Governor Roy Cooper in a race that will be key in determining control of the Senate. In Washington, Ryan Schmelz, Fox News.
Interior Secretary Doug Burger met with House Republicans earlier this week to discuss their efforts to roll back former President Biden's energy policies. Secretary Burgum says the former president's policies stunted American growth.
This is why I'm so bullish on the American economy, is that we're actually letting innovation finally take hold again as opposed to regulation.
A child brings a taser to a Florida church camp, but the resulting investigation reveals abject horrors for the children of a reclusive family. Eben Brown reports from Miami.
Investigators called to a church camp near Lake City, Florida, to deal with a camper possessing a taser uncover the child's deeply shocking and disturbing conditions of his home life. Police now have the parents, Brian and Jill Griffith, and adult children, Dallin and Liberty Ann Griffith, in custody for multiple counts of child cruelty and sexual abuse. The family resides in a home deep in the woods, and investigators say 9 children in the home, ages 7 through 16, were severely uneducated and didn't even know their full names or birthdays. The family moved to Florida from Arizona and adopted at least some of the children, allegedly making them spend their days doing physical labor.
The mainstream media is not only downplaying Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard's accusations of Barack Obama and his team's treasonous activities during the first Trump administration, they're mocking them. Steve Jordahl has more.
DNI Tulsi Gabbard was outlining the findings of her department that Barack Obama falsified intelligence reports about Russia's meddling in the 2016 election when CNN just cut away.
On December 5th.
We've been listening there to the Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, continuing.
CNN's national affairs correspondent Jeff Zeleny dismissed the accusation with an attitude of disdain.
I mean, this is hardly information that we should even be repeating. I'm not sure that we should spend that much more time on it, frankly.
Other mainstream outlets followed suit, with CBS pulling out the old without evidence canard.
Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard attempting to rewrite the history of Russia's 2016 election interference, accusing former President Obama, without evidence, of manipulating intelligence.
Never mind that Gabbard released hundreds of pages of evidence, which has been referred to the Justice Department. Curtis Houck of Media Research Center says that's actually a tell.
It is remarkable to see the liberal media complaining about the Gabbard report and accusing them of looking backwards when the entire Epstein discourse is looking backwards.
I'm Steve Jordahl.
A heat dome that's been cooking the Midwest and South is spreading east. Keanu Lewis has more.
We could see some record highs and even record heat indices for an area like Philadelphia and up into New York City, too. I-95 corridor gets stuck under that dome of high pressure, and that means we're looking at dangerous heat indices all up and down the I-95 corridor, Boston, New York, down through Raleigh. Nation's capital, 108 will be the feel-like temperature. New York and Philadelphia, concrete jungles here of the I-95 corridor. It is just too hot in some of these cities.
And finally, a Seattle woman is suing the Navy's famed Blue Angels Flight Demonstration Squadron. Gary Baumgarten tells us it all has to do with her cat.
Lauren Ann Lombardi claims her First Amendment rights were violated when she was blocked from commenting on the Angels' Instagram account about how their loud aerial maneuvers disturbed her ailing elderly cat, calling it state-sanctioned acoustical torture. The Angels, who travel from air show to air show, perform in the Seattle area every August. The Blue Angels say they don't comment on pending litigation.
For American Family News, I'm Rusty Pugh.
If we lose this cultural war, we're going to have a hedonistic, humanistic society.
Discover the story of the culture warrior Don Wildmon and how he went head-to-head with Hollywood, Playboy, the homosexual agenda, and the Disney empire. The movement Don started paved the way for Christians to boldly stand for truth and righteousness in a hostile culture. Watch Culture Warrior today for free. Visit culturewarrior.movie.
This is Trivia Friday. The number to call with your question or your answer to a question is 888-589-8840. Now, back to more Trivia Friday.
Everybody to Trivia Friday on American Family Radio. Thanks for listening to Trivia Friday on American Family Radio. We do this every Friday. Have a little fun, do a little learning, take a break from all the bad news that we have to put up with.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
We have a little fun.
Have a little fun. Tim, Ed, and JJ here in the studio. We're here today on this July the 25th. 2025.
Now I feel bad. You're talking about having fun. The rest of my questions are about Brennan and Clapper and Epstein. And I don't know what to do.
I don't want to hear the word Epstein today. Taking a Friday Epstein break.
Too late.
Oh, you already said it. Thank you, JJ.
Messed up your streak.
For ruining my streak there. All right, so we're going to repeat our questions, and then we're going to go back to the phones. We got a bunch of Bunch of fine students out there across the USA who have called in here to American Family Radio to be on the trivia show. Go ahead, Ed.
All right, here are my 3 questions. In Olympic fencing, 3 types of swords are used. Name 2 of them. Second question, the Sea of Atlas was the ancient Greeks' name for what body of water? It's not the Mediterranean. That was a great guess.
It's a real body of water.
It is a real body of water. Third question, the Carolina Reaper was the nickname of an American hero in the Revolutionary War. Is that true or false? That's what I've got.
That would be a good name though to come off the ring.
Oh yeah,
the top rope.
Yes.
Right.
Here comes the Carolina Reaper.
Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? I think it is a hot pepper. So you got the question
You're
asked,
right, JJ.
and a hot pepper, and somebody coming off the turnbuckles to maybe go against the Kentucky Hillbillies.
Turnbuckle, that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
So, but your question is, was he what now?
Yes, the Carolina Reaper was the nickname of an American hero in the Revolutionary War. Is that true or false?
Yeah, all right.
You see him coming,
Carolina Reaper's on the way.
Yeah, that's not
going to be a good day for you.
Strike fear in the hearts of the troops. Here's what I've got. Speaking of troops, first question, who led his troops to disaster at the Little Bighorn in 1876? Second question, what poison is found in apple seeds?
I just thought of something. Anyway,
no,
what was it about Little Bighorn?
And that's they had a musical group, Little Bighorn. You probably saw them.
Brass had a big brass.
So he said.
He said, "Here, hold my root beer."
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Who led his troops to disaster at the Little Bighorn in 1876?
Famous last words from this fellow was, "I feel good about it."
I feel good about today. Boys, what do you think?
I think we take them.
Oh, man.
Eat your Wheaties, boys.
Oh,
I feel good about it. I feel good about it.
Yeah.
But I have a good feeling.
I have a good feeling this morning.
Here's the deal. Don't just ignore
Everybody
them.
stretch. Do some calisthenics.
Ignore them Vegas bookies. They ain't always right. The odds they got against us.
Man.
Come on, boys. Keep your chin up.
Let's finish this. We'll be back for dinner.
You got to give 110%.
Yes. Who led his troops to disaster at the Little Bighorn in 1876? What poison, number 2, what poison is found in apple seeds? I don't know where I've been. I've lived a sheltered life. I did not know that there's poison in apple seeds.
Johnny didn't say squat about that either.
No, I mean, he told us he'd keep the doctor
right, that's
away.
what I'm talking about.
But
and
wore that frying pan on his head and that burlap sack over one shoulder. Said, "Come on, boys, y'all got everybody and their brother. Y'all
had
need
a
to plant
banjo on his knee.
You need to plant apple seed in the front yard, backyard. He'd get that banjo out and play that little theme song.
Yeah,
talk about applesauce, apple fritters.
Kind of an American leprechaun.
Did he ever,
American leprechaun?
Did he ever mention the seeds were poisonous?
No, he didn't. You're right, JJ.
All right.
I mean,
third question. Now, speaking of things like that, Johnny Appleseed was real, but in folklore, what mysterious ghost ship, all hyped
Johnny
up on
Appleseed was real?
Yes, he was real. Absolutely.
Where'd he live?
He went all across the
in
country.
a big shoe.
Telling
Wasn't it in
people,
a big shoe?
Yes, with all those children. No, wait, Tim, are you telling me you didn't know that Johnny
He is real. He was real.
Absolutely
I know the
was.
song.
That's
but
why we had the federal holiday.
I thought it was a ride at Disney.
No, it's a
Here
real
comes
thing.
Johnny Appleseed.
Look,
And didn't he have a little ferry that used to fly with right next to him?
no, look.
Up and down
The next time you eat applesauce, you need to put your hand over your heart.
I think I've got Johnny Appleseed confused with
Peter Cottontail. We have officially lost our minds.
No. If you're going to crisscross the country on foot, wearing a frying pan on your head with a handle out the back way, like you got your ball cap turned around backwards, and that burlap thing across your shoulder, you got to give him props, man. That's why everybody and their brother, they enjoy apple turnover and
Here comes
applesauce,
Johnny Appleseed.
baked apple,
Up and down the apple trail. That's what you got in your mind, Tim? Well, thank you for joining us, folks.
Man, we need to start this half hour over.
Wait. No, wait. We missed my question.
I'm sorry.
People forgot the question.
Yeah.
Here's what it is. What poison is found in apple seeds? Third question in folklore. What mysterious ghost ship? They're all hyped up on those ghost peppers. What mysterious ghost ship can never go home, is doomed to sail the ocean blue forever and ever?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got, Tim.
All right, let's see if I can pull myself together.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Has my eagle question been answered?
Yes.
It has been answered, hasn't it? All right. Then my airline question's been answered, true?
Yes.
All right, I got one left. I'll add another one if I need to. But here's this question. What show did Mary Tyler Moore appear on before she got her own show? This is a famous actress from the 60s and 70s. Baby boomers, everybody knows who Mary Tyler Moore was. Appeared on what show was she on before she got her own show? All right, everybody understand that question?
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead. Back to the...
Okay. I'm just hopping over here to...
You just hop over there, Johnny Appleseed.
That's going to be stuck in your head, that tune.
Kansas and Eugene is on the line. Eugene, we're taking a breath here. We want to welcome you to Trivia Friday.
Hi there, highly esteemed professors.
I'm not sure if we're highly esteemed right now.
Thank you, brother.
About to pass out.
Oh, well, you're better than me, because I'm going. If my wife hears this, I'm going to be in trouble. I'm supposed to be mowing the yard instead of watching you guys.
Oh no,
yeah.
it's too hot to
But you
mow.
got to take a break every once in a while.
Wait till this evening when it's only 98.
Yeah, you have our permission. You go ahead, take the afternoon off,
okay.
Eugene.
Oh, okay.
And if your wife gets angry, just tell her to calm down.
Little woman.
I'm crazy, not stupid.
There you go.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about, Eugene.
I'd like to answer. I'd like to do both and answer JJ's question about Little Bighorn.
Here's the question: Who led his troops to disaster after he said, "I feel good about this"? At the Little Bighorn in 1876.
That would be George Armstrong Custer.
General George Custer. Yeah, that
And if
didn't
I
work
don't-
out well.
If I don't get the yard mowed, I'm going to have the same fate.
That's right.
Oh, my word.
Just tell your wife, I felt good about taking the afternoon off.
Right.
That's it. Hey, what's your question for us?
Okay. Is it true or false that a possum has a prehensile tail?
Has a what?
It is. Prehensile.
Oh, yeah, it grows back.
Tail.
No, it just holds on,
no.
grips onto a branch.
Yeah.
That is true.
It is.
Yeah.
Like a monkey.
You are correct.
That's kind of a, what's it called?
Prehensile.
Prehensile.
We were going to name one of our kids Prehensile, but you know what? Those little kids on the playground, they can find anything to rhyme and make fun. So I said, honey, let's don't do it. That's a cute name, and there'll be the only one in the class named Prehensile.
Well, there
but
was
let's
an
don't
old
do it.
There was an old like fable about Prehensile and Gretel. You guys remember
Yeah,
that?
I
I
remember
do
that.
remember.
Yeah,
Said,
right.
what big teeth you have.
Han-
Better to eat you
Hansel and
with.
Johnny Appleseed ran around together too about that same time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So we got
Same neck of the
Eugene's
woods.
talking about
The possum, and for the old timers, opossum.
Yeah.
The opossum, the possum, and their tail curls
the
around
old
the
silent
branch.
now.
It's like saying
it's-
humble or humble. Just depends on which part of the creek you're on.
Creek. So what's the what's the question?
That's it.
Well, we answered
It's true that his tail wraps around like a monkey to hold on to
That would be
the limb.
an odd feeling, you know, if you're an animal.
Well, first of
And
all,
you,
to have
and
a
you got,
tail.
and your tail starts, doing its own thing.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it does it
No,
without
you-
the possum knowing it, but I mean, back! I said, get back!
Well, so it has control over
It does, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mentally.
as far as we can determine, a possum has a mental
Because it'd be
capacity.
terrible. It'd be terrible if they're trying to get away or something. To say, "Oh man, my tail is wrapped around that."
Yep, can't get away.
Wrapped around that limb. I can't go anywhere. It just did it on its own.
I don't think Tim's going to make it to the bottom of the hour.
I agree.
Oh gosh.
All right. Eugene, did you have a question? That was his question, wasn't it?
That was. We got it right.
All right.
I just asked that.
Did he?
No, he rushed back to get on that lawnmower. He's not
His
crazy.
wife's listening.
He's not stupid or crazy.
He got his tail back on that
He didn't answer.
mower.
Did he want to answer a question though?
He did. He answered about George Custer.
Oh yeah,
that was
that's
a lot
right.
of laughs
That's
ago.
right.
Yeah. All right. You're listening
Woo,
to
thank
Trivia.
you, Eugene.
That was a long way around to get an answer to your question. There took about 2 minutes to find out whether he had answered a question
Right.
or not. Let's go back to the phones, Ed.
All right, let's go to Alabama. DJ is on the line. DJ, welcome to Trivia Friday.
Hello.
Hey, DJ.
Hello, DJ. How you doing?
Yes, I'm good.
Anybody that goes by initials is okay in my book, DJ.
All righty. Yes.
Says JJ.
Do you want to ask, answer, or do both?
I can do both.
Which one you want to answer?
The Mary Tyler Moore.
Here we go.
Okay. By the way, where do you live in Alabama, DJ?
I live in downtown Florence.
Oh, that's a good area.
Oh, yeah. We love the Quad Cities
Right
area.
there by that beautiful river.
Mm-hmm. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
So here is the question for DJ. She's going to answer. Are you a baby boomer? Are you?
I guess.
What year were you born?
Tim.
You're not supposed to ask ladies that.
What?
61.
Okay, I was born in 63. Yes, you're a baby boomer. The last baby boomer was, I had a reason for this question. The baby boomer is defined as post-World War II, and it's from 1946 to 1964.
Oh, so you were the tail end.
Tail end. And so I was born in 63, but DJ was born in 61. So the question she's going to answer, DJ's going to answer, what show did Mary Tyler Moore appear on, a DJ, before she got her own show?
Okay. Is it possible for there to be two answers? I mean, when you first gave that, I knew I just screamed out something.
All
but
right.
then I did some research and I come up with something different.
Okay, well, give me what you screamed out.
The Dick Van Dyke Show.
Yes, yes.
Oh, wow. Nicely done.
So what did you find out from researching, though?
Well, okay. She also had a starring role. Not starring, Sam. Her name was Sam in the 1950s TV series, which would have been before me, in a series called Richard Diamond, a private detective show.
Really?
That must have not lasted long because I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
But now, but Mary Tyler Moore, she played Dick Van Dyke's wife, right?
She did a great job.
Wife. Wasn't ex-wife.
Laura? Wasn't it
Yeah.
Laura?
What did I say?
Did you say ex-wife?
No, I said she played Dick Van Dyke's, wife,
Yes.
right? On the show.
Rob and Laura.
Yes. And this show, the Dick Van Dyke Show, ran from 1961 to 1966. And then the show, the Mary Tyler Moore Show, ran from 1970 to 1977. So what you screamed out was right. You had it. I don't know about the other, but
good job, DJ.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Dick Van Dyke's still alive.
He's 99 years old.
Really?
Yep.
Yep. He's renegotiating his contract to do a Mary Poppins number 3. Huh? They had a return.
Oh, you know what? I
Return of
did
the
see
Chimney
something
Sweep.
about that because he put the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang on eBay.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
that car, flying car.
He's holding out for a better contract.
Yeah.
DJ, what's your question for us?
You know, when you're 99.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What is the hardest natural substance?
I'm going to say a husband's head.
Good answer, JJ.
Wait, that was knee jerk. Let's see what.
All right, we're going to
Hardest-
talk
what-
amongst ourselves here, DJ. So don't say
Natural
yes or no.
substance.
Isn't it like a diamond?
It's a diamond.
I'm going to think it's a diamond because they use it on saw blades.
Yeah.
They use it on surgical tools because it's just so hard.
How about a diamond, DJ?
Diamond.
You're all right.
Okay.
All right, the
All right.
diamond. And where do you
Diamond tipped.
where a lot of diamonds come from Africa, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, and they're forever.
Well, they're also a
Diamonds
girl's
are forever.
best friend. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's right.
You know, that doesn't seem quite equitable. Man has a dog.
Right.
Women have diamonds.
An inanimate object.
One you got to
Yes.
feed, and the other just
You gotta spend a
increases
fortune
in
on.
value.
That's in Proverbs. You have to read it for yourself. DJ, thanks for calling.
Yes, thank you.
Appreciate it. DJ got it right.
Thankfully, it's never hot in Alabama
Man,
in July.
man.
What show did Mary Tyler Moore appear on before she got her own show? The Dick Van Dyke Show. That's
Didn't
what
he
it's-
trip every time he came into the living
Yeah.
room? Tripped out over that ottoman
Yep.
or Audubon.
That was his signature move, or was that the intro to the show?
intro of the
intro.
show because he's pretty good at pratfalls.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all are learning a lot of new terms on this show here. We
Pretty good at what
learned
you say?
something. Pratfalls.
Pratfalls.
That's a comedic thing where you're walking and you just kind of trip.
Yeah.
You get a quick little laugh with very little
Oh,
effort. If you don't care about your chiropractic bill.
Pratfalls. It's also a beautiful state park.
Pratfall.
Yeah.
Pratfalls. Yeah, got to go there in the. I'd go there in the fall. You know what I'm saying?
What state is that?
Pratfalls.
Pratfalls.
The Pratfalls State Park.
You see
in Wyoming.
Have you never
see
camped
them
there?
No.
cascading over the cliff there?
Yes.
If you haven't seen the Pratfalls, you're missing out. The mist and the gorillas come
Yes.
up in there on a
Yes.
kayak.
There are
then,
gorillas in the midst.
You know, Johnny
That's-
Appleseed does a show there.
Johnny Apple.
Yeah, it's seasonal.
Oh, that's
it's
gonna
seasonal.
make your weekend.
You got to make sure you get tickets early.
Here comes Johnny Appleseed.
Are we?
That's
I'm
gonna
out
be
of
stuck in
questions,
people's
fellas.
head.
No, I
got some I can loan you. No,
Well,
rent you.
I do have
Listen to
one,
that.
but we're about out of time today, so we got
Oh,
7
No, we
minutes.
got,
We got
7
time.
minutes.
7
We got
minutes.
time. I'll
Let's
give
go
you
to
one.
Indiana.
I got one. but I don't
All right.
know.
You just hate wasting those questions.
Yeah, I
don't you,
know.
Tim?
Oh, this
I do
kills
so
him
much homework.
with 7 minutes left, having to give another question. All right, we go to Indiana, and Jewel is on the line. Jewel, welcome to Trivia Friday. I hope I pronounced your name correctly.
Yeah, you did. My grandson, he's Trent Kaiser, and he wrote me a letter because he's in jail, and he wants me to ask you some football questions.
Wonderful.
All right.
And okay,
So you don't want to answer any of the ones we have?
no, because I don't know all that stuff.
Okay.
All right.
Ask us a football question.
Okay. All right. He says, what was the name of the quarterback who was selected number 1 overall in 2012 by the Indianapolis Colts, and what was his jersey number?
Andrew Luck, number 12, I think.
That's number 1.
Wow, that's
And-
our dean right there. What's the next
Okay,
one,
here's-
Jewel?
Here's the second question. What school did he go to?
Stanford.
Yeah. Okay. Third
Wow.
question.
See how effortless he does that?
All right, one more.
Okay. What year did he retire, and why did he retire?
Okay.
Well, I don't know the exact year, but maybe like 2020, maybe something like
Was it
that.
injury related
2019.
because of injuries?
Yeah, he didn't. He was tired of getting injured, and
Yeah.
he didn't want. He was like 30 and 31, something like that. He didn't. I think he was that old, but he didn't want to wreck his body anymore.
Okay.
So that was the reason for.
Is that a good enough answer, Jewel? What is your what's your grandson? What did he say?
Well, the first answer was Andrew Luck, I guess, jersey number 12. And the second one was Stanford University. And the third, retired in 2019, setback in injuries.
Wow,
Yeah.
Tim Wildman
Tim,
for the
killing him.
triple.
Way to go.
Hey, tell him thank you for making a contribution to the show.
And
At
for
AFR, listen, we love inmates, we love farmers, we love truckers, wide spectrum of people, and we're just thankful that he has an opportunity to listen, or at least to get with you and provide those questions. Great questions.
He's obviously an Indianapolis Colts fan.
Right.
Yeah.
With those kinds of questions.
That's great.
All right,
Thank
you're
you,
listening
Jewel.
Thank you, Jewel.
Yeah, you're listening to Trivia Friday. Who's next, Ed?
All right, we go to Kentucky. This is your neck of the woods, JJ, and Jacob is on the line. Jacob, welcome to Trivia Friday.
I am here. How are you doing?
Great.
JJ.
Hey, Jacob, what part of the Bluegrass State?
I'm in West Kentucky, about where you lived in Owensboro. Owensboro.
Are you in Owensboro?
No, I'm in Hickory, Kentucky.
Okay.
You know where that's at?
No, I don't. How far is that? Are you closer to Paducah or Owensboro?
Yes.
Where are you?
Close to Paducah.
Over there by Lone Oak and Paducah. Well, you're in barge country.
That's also,
as you well know.
Isn't that Dukes of Hazzard country too?
That's the one.
Yeah. Hey, Jacob, ask, answer, or do both?
Well, I don't know if I have time to do both.
Well, we'll try to fit you in. Which one you want to answer?
I think Junior's got a true or false question I can answer.
Junior?
JJ's got a question I can answer.
Go.
No, mine's already. Mine's already. My true or false is already.
I have a true or false question.
You want to try Ed's?
Give it to me.
All right. The Carolina Reaper was the nickname of an American hero in the Revolutionary War. Is that true or false?
Since it's a 50-50 shot, I'll just say it's false.
It is false. As JJ repeatedly mentioned, it is the hottest pepper on the Scoville scale. It's a crossbreed between the ghost pepper and the habanero.
I thought it'd be all. I thought it could be that he was in the Revolutionary War and they named it after him.
You put one of those on your hamburger, you going to the hospital.
All right.
That's
Some people probably can eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. What's your question, Jacob?
Yes. Who starred in All in the Family that also had a crossover show?
Oh, the black guy, the neighbor.
Yes.
Oh,
he was Jefferson. He was just moving on up.
Yeah, something Jefferson.
That's the one.
Yeah, Jeffersons. He went from All in the Family with Meathead and Archie and Archie.
Is Jefferson's moving on up? Is that the theme?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the one.
It is, yep.
Okay, well, what's the theme for Good Times? Good Times.
That's
Good Times.
JJ.
All right, way to go, JJ. JJ Jasper. Thank you, Jacob. Sorry we got to run.
Yeah.
All right.
Questions?
Questions. In Olympic fencing, 3 types of swords are used. There's a foil, an épée, and a saber.
Everybody knows that.
And then the Sea of Atlas was the ancient Greeks' name for what body of water? The Atlantic Ocean, named after the Atlas Mountains in Africa.
I like the Sea of Atlas where he held that water up on his shoulder. Hey, what poison is found in apple seeds, guys?
It's arsenic.
Cyanide.
Oh, cyanide.
Cyanide.
Yeah, okay.
In folklore, what mysterious ghost ship can never go home, doomed to sail the
Flying
ocean?
Dutchman?
The Flying Dutchman.
Okay.
Nicely done. Tim, you have any more?
No, I'm just going to read up on Johnny Appleseed.
Yeah, please do.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Have a great.
You know he's real. He really is real.
Hello, everybody. I'm Walker Wildmon, Vice President here at American Family Association. Well, my brother Wesley and I were following in the footsteps of my dad, our dad, and my grandfather, Don Wildmon, by leading tours to places of the Bible. And so this next March, we're going to be going to Greece and following the footsteps of Paul. So we're so very excited about this trip, and we'll hope you'll join us. Here's a couple of the places that we're going to visit. We're going to visit Philippi, Thessalonica, Corinth, and all the various Greek cities that you read about in the book of Acts and Paul's epistles. And so you can find the dates, locations, pricing, and much more over at wildmangroup.com. You can also find out more about my dad's trip and my mom over to Israel. They're going to be in Israel in March as well. These trips are back-to-back, and you can do both if you would like. All the information about Footsteps of Paul, Greece, Israel, all of these trips in March of 2026, just visit wildmangroup.com.
The following is not an actor, but a real-life story from Trinity Debt Management.
Hi, my name's Neil. I have some advice for you if you've been trying to break free from credit card debt. You can start by doing what I did. Get your bills together and call Trinity Debt Management. Trinity is dedicated to helping people like me become debt-free. When I called, my first experience was a feeling of relief. My counselor was kind, and best of all, she didn't judge me. In just a few minutes, she helped me figure out a plan that consolidated all my bills into one lower monthly payment. This substantially reduced my high interest rates and put me on the road to success. In the end, I saved thousands in interest, and today, my credit card debt is a thing of the past.
If credit card debt has you down, call Trinity at 1-800-788-1813.
My name is Neil. Take it from someone who's been there. Call Trinity and become debt-free for keeps.
1-800-788-1813.
Hi, I'm Jan Harper. If you are a pastor's wife, come be encouraged and renewed as you share your challenges and stresses unique to pastors and their wives.
The AFA Pastors and Wives Fishbowl Retreat is coming October 28th through the 30th. You're invited to join us at Pickwick Landing State Park in Counce, Tennessee for 3 days of encouragement, renewal, and worship. Once again, Brother Bert Harper, AFA Director of Family and Pastoral Ministries, will host the retreat along with his wife Jan. Our special speaker will be J.J. Jasper of American Family Radio. If you've attended in the past, we'd love to see you again. And if you've never experienced a fishbowl retreat, we especially invite you to be refreshed and renewed. The per-couple admission price includes lodging, meals, and materials. Visit repairingthefoundations.net to learn more and register. That's repairingthefoundations.net.
The AFA Pastors and Wives Fishbowl Retreat. We'd love to see you there.
So you're scrolling through your social media newsfeed when you happen to run across a story about a bill that would remove safeguards that protect your kids from adult content online. You think, boy, it's a good thing I saw that. But then you realize the story is a week old and you missed the window to do anything. It's so frustrating, but it doesn't have to be. As an AFA insider, you'll stay up to date on the issues that are designed to destroy our families and our freedoms, and you won't have to spend hours online combing every corner of the internet for the latest developments. There's no more accidentally running across a story or overhearing enough of a story to pique your interest than leaving you wondering about the important details. You'll be the one in the know, and you'll be equipped to take action, helping keep our families and our freedoms safe. It's easy to become an AFA insider, so why not do it today? Visit afa.net/activism. afa.net/activism.
Today on In Grace, we're in Arizona at the Little Colorado River.